The United States has begun another round of strikes against Iran, hours after Donald Trump promised Iran would be hit hard for a second day. The US president says Iran is taking too long to sign a peace deal and, in his words, playing the US for suckers.
This comes as Australia joins 21 other nations, issuing a statement condemning the alleged activities of Iran inside their nations. America's Editor John Lyons is staying across all this morning. G'day, John. You've got your work cut out, that is for sure. What is the latest?
Good morning, James. Well, the breaking news is that the Iran war is escalating yet again for the second day running. Yesterday, of course, with you, we had the breaking news of the first lot of strikes. Well, President Trump, a short time ago, as Commander-in-Chief, has ordered another round of strikes on Iran. CENTCOM, the US Central Command, has a short time ago issued a statement saying that US forces have begun launching additional, they call them self-defense strikes, against multiple targets in Iran at the Commander-in-Chief. That's President Trump's direction. And the statement says, the only other thing the statement says is the strikes are in response to Iran's unwarranted and continued aggression. That, of course, yesterday was a response to the shooting down of an American Apache helicopter. The two crew members survived, but the helicopter went into the Strait of Hormuz and those two crewmen were rescued. So the bottom line is that a war which President Trump wanted to end, it shows you the perils of presidents getting involved in foreign conflicts. That war is escalating, even though President Trump politically wants it to stop. There's this military imperative, and now the war in Iran is getting worse.
Meantime, John, Australia has signed this open statement condemning behaviour by Iran on foreign soil. Of course, we've seen the government and intelligence agencies have quite a bit to say about that in recent years. What have they said in this statement?
Well, James, the US State Department has issued a statement signed or agreed to by 22 countries, including Australia, the United Kingdom, Canada, New Zealand, France, Germany, many of Australia's allies. And that statement is very much targeting the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. That's, of course, the military men who largely run Iran. And this statement is essentially accusing them of, it says, of lethal plotting and other malign actions in Europe, North America and Australia, the statement says. And it talks about, it says that they have been engaged in activities against Jewish and Israeli communities and interests, and also the targeting of Iranian dissidents and journalists. The statement says, very much directed at the Iranian regime, that attempts to kill, kidnap, harass, intimidate or otherwise attack people on our soil undermines national sovereignty and international norms. The Iranian regime in Tehran, of course, denies these sorts of international activities.